MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Outlaws. The Outlaws have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Gary Davis, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
Stepping up to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. And we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup. El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250, 7 homers, and an even 20 RBIs. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Davis is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. And another foul ball. Trout is off of first with 2 away. Another one sent foul. Pops this one up. Mooney into shallow left. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Justin Upton the next to hit. Now Upton with a swing and a drive to deep left field. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
The second baseman, Jonathan Joe.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he rips it on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning, a 3-run bomb and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitters meeting and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. So he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Now the 1-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 Angels. Andrew Heaney gets the starting nod for the Halos. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
At the plate, Christian Brummett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Brummett.
Low for ball 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
The 3-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Hit hard to third. Rendon is there. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
So coming to the plate, Chris Wiggins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. Two out, nobody on. One and one.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now here it comes.
Ball. 2-1.
Hit to short. Simmons has it. Throw over to Pujols at first to take care of him to end the inning. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's Albert now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. No one out with a runner at second. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Now in the box, Andrelton Simmons looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
High drive deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Tommy LaStella.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in Tommy LaStella to bat next. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a strike.
Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, LaStella is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. 1-1 to Tommy LaStella. The 1-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Castro isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scores. And they lead now by 4.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Wow.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish.
As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
Wiggins has a play. And that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Angels are out in front, 4-0. Now at the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for him out.
And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. At the plate, Terry Mooney, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Booyah! So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
To the plate now, Bart Wiggins.
The first baseman.
Hot shot on the ground is short.
Wiggins.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
At the plate, Tyler Wiggins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1.
Ball.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
At the plate now, Owen Christian standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Christian, switch hitter, and he is considered among the best. He's got a solid swing from both sides, and at least in terms of making contact, there isn't a big drop-off against a righty or a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, Matty, I think a lot has to do with the fact that this guy plays with the big part of the field. He is not pot committed to pulling the baseball or going the other way. He stays through the middle of the field. He keeps everything working towards the big part, and it serves him well from both sides of the plate. Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about it. A runner on first with 2 away. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Stepping in, Christian Brummett, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner is in from second. And he's safe.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Into the box now, Randy Wiggins, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Scope is there. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols, saves an error and ends the inning. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. We played 2 full, and we are tied 4-4. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping up now, Anthony Rendon. He singled his last time up.
Anthony Rendon.
First offering on its way.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The left fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Justin Upton. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. The pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Upton, or simply J-Up, was selected in the 1st round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. Middle of the third. We're tied at 4. Coming to the plate now, Chris Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Wiggins.
First offering on its way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger. And
he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
On a line, that's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
1 ball, no strike.
Nobody out, runner on first. And this one's in the dirt. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, no.
Terry Mooney will be next. A runner at second, nobody out. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Schoop. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop, Terry Mooney.
Ready to take his hacks again, Terry Mooney, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ready with the 0-1.
Ball.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Scope has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Digging in now, Bart Wiggins. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. A ball and no strikes. A bouncer up the middle. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. Dallas leads this one 5-4. So striding in, Brian Goodwin. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 18, Brian Goodwin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now
well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in, Jason Castro. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And now pitch on the way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. And he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
So now to the plate, Albert Pujols. Ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Now batting, Tyler Wiggins comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The third baseman.
First
Tyler
delivery to him on the way.
Wiggins.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-2. Grounded to third. Rendon has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now back.
So a good job to get him out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And that's not all that promising a number as they find themselves just 1 spot off the bottom in the American League. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Owen Christian. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
A bouncer to the left side. Simmons is there. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 60, Greg Mancini.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. First pitch of the at-bat. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
From the stretch, Christian Brummett stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Well, they let him go after one on 3-0, but he didn't get the sinker. 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in, Randy Wiggins. From the stretch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Andrelton Simmons.
First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. On the ground to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In now, Tommy La Stella, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Brummett will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set, and the pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. ball that's tarrying. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Here's Justin Upton now. He comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The set and the 2-1. 2-2 the count. Even at 2-2. The pitch. Takes this the other way to right. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, talking about having a quality game, D-Row, with that base hit right there, that go-ahead RBI, that's his 4th run batted into the game.
I'm going to tell you what he's thinking right now, Dan. Bullpen, don't blow this for me because I'm getting my name in the paper and I'm getting interviewed big time after this one.
Into the box, Jonathan Scope. He'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. The runner from first comes all the way around to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Brian Goodwin on a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. Wiggins has got it, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Angels are out in front, 7-5. Digging in once again, Chris Wiggins. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First offering on its way.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
The batter, the catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
Stepping in now, Pudge Rodriguez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Line drive to center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop, Terry Mooney.
So striding forward now, Terry Mooney. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Wiggins rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score. And the deficit is down to only 1 now. And he is out at third. Credited with a double and an RBI here. At the plate now, Bart Wiggins. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. A flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Halos lead this one 7-6. Now at the plate, Jason Castro. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Jason Castro.
Here comes the first pitch.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but when you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%, this team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Right to him. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping into the box, Albert Pujols. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
No ball.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Angel shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Angels are gone in order. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Matt Andrees enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 35, Matt Andrees.
Leading off the inning, Tyler Wiggins, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Tyler Wiggins.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Andrees, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-1 home.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Riding into the box, Owen Christian will swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring the ball up.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Heading out towards shallow right. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. And he is safe at home plate, and we've got a brand new ball game, folks. Tied at lucky 7s.
Boy, that's an aggressive send-up here because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Standing in now, Christian Brummett as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Boy, that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring forth the power-speed combination. Randy Wiggins started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1.
Oh, man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like adding insult to injury when you're not getting the close calls you need. That'll make you want to pull your hair out.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 on that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 6 full. Dallas is out in front here, 8-7. Angel Vargas is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Vargas.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tommy La Stella. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch on its way. High and deep to right. Mancini moving back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th, and that brings up Mike Trout. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
To the plate now, Anthony Rendon, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Justin Upton.
So now to the plate, Justin Upton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Justin Upton. His second home run of the game, and they've taken a 1-run lead. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Into the box, Jonathan Schoop. Fouled off into the seats behind first. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The 1-2. This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes Mancini, and it drops down in front of him, a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roy. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Angels get 2 both on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Angels lead it 9-8. Stepping into the box, Chris Wiggins is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Chris Wiggins.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Now a big fastball when he's well behind it with the swing.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you've got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And a good throw gets him 1 gun.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes. And he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pudge Rodriguez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hard hit ball to second. Slide and a stop by Schoop. He gathers the throw. How about that?
The batter, the shortstop, Gary Mooney.
Digging in and looking for more, Terry Mooney. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay. Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and now for the Angels, Jason Castro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. 1-1 to Jason Castro. Here's the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Dan Wiggins gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Dan Wiggins.
At the plate, Albert Pujols. And he fouls this one off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 strike to Pujols. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And Albert swings and hits a ground ball to short. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead it 9-8. Ryan Buchter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Bart Wiggins, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The first baseman, Bart Wiggins.
Edward Arnold will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Edward Arnold.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Buchter has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Buchter, a former member of the Oakland A's, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Here now the 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The pitch high in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box now, Tyler Wiggins, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Goodwin is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Owen Christian.
Standing in, Owen Christian will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Now the pitch. 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 16.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Hansel Robles enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Stepping in, Trey Mancini. His prior history versus this arm, he's 0 for 4. Corey Dickerson will come on a pinch hit here in a big spot. Quick check on that time run at first, but the runner's back easily. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Popped up, back behind second. Scope calls for it. And that retires the side. Fine work there by the Angel bullpen. 9th inning coming up. Angels are out in front, 9-8. Corey Dickerson will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Number 23, Corey Dickerson. Now at first base, number 24, Edward Arnold.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Striding forward now is the DH, Tommy La Stella. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Ready now for L.A. Mike Trout. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The windup and the 0-1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Ready for another shot now, Anthony Rendon. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Justin Upton will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First pitch on its way to Upton. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Now the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit.
Man, talk about having a good game. And like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. They lead it 9-8. Ty Buttrey comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 31.
Striding in to start the 9th, Christian Clement as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Upton going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. So stepping in, Randy Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Fastball well outside. The 1-2. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Chris Wiggins. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Los Angeles posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Matt Andriese wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Ty Buttrey earns the save out of the bullpen, his 10th. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 9 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the American League East, the Angels smacked 15 team hits as they grabbed the win over the Outlaws 9-8. The Boston Red Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they pummeled the Yankees 10-4. The Rays held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 3-1. The Blue Jays snapped their 5-game losing streak as they defeated the A's in Oakland 8-4. The Detroit Tigers totaled 13 hits as a team as they got a dramatic walk-off win against the Indians 7-4. Kenta Maeda grabbed his 2nd win of the year, leading Minnesota past the Royals 6-1. The Houston Astros sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-3. The Atlanta Braves got 11 hits overall as they beat the visiting Marlins 9-8. Asdrubal Cabrera was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Nationals downed the Cubs 10-2. The Milwaukee Brewers only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-1. Andrew McCutchen dominated the game offensively with 7 runs driven in on 3 home runs as the Fightin' Phils took care of the Pirates 14-1. The Mets grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the Cardinals on the road 8-3. Robbie Ray got his 3rd win this season, helping the Rockies beat the Reds 5-1. As of today, he is in the top 5 in the National League in strikeouts. Mookie Betts was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs as the Dodgers were winners over the Padres 4-3. The San Francisco Giants combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 7-5. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.